Hey, that is a band titled The Revolts. They're a couple dudes from the Swinging Utters. The history in this band is they did a few songs for some weird Mexican wrestling soundtrack, and they liked it so much they put an EP out. And this came out last month. It's awesome. So that was a song called Runner. That's The Revolts. Coming up after the break, the Dogfaced Models are in studio for a fantastic interview. But before we get there, I'm going to go way back and play some Road Crew Orange. The song's titled Pinball Syndrome. This will put a smile on your face if you've been in the scene since way back. So here's some Road Crew Orange on Project Punk.
See what I see, just shattered free. What you're doing to them, what you're doing to me. I'm not your pinball that you could toss around. I won't wear the costume, I won't play the clown. I'm not your Rico booster and I'm not your friend. They get better to me, they get better to them. Pinball syndrome, that's the way it goes. Pinball syndrome, spinning out of control. Pinball syndrome, I'm the one good enough to pinball syndrome, that's the way it goes. Pinball syndrome, spinning out of control. Pinball syndrome, I'm the one good enough to you thought it was all funny games. Do you begin to make mistakes? Now you're constantly catching up. I'm behind by 3-4 steps. Now I'm laughing at you. You're the one that's living glue. I'm no longer in your maze. You're the one in the mental daze. Gonna see a shrink. 3, that's the way. Pinball syndrome, that's the way it goes. Pinball syndrome, spinning out of control. Pinball syndrome, I'm the one that's up till pinball syndrome, that's the way it goes. Pinball syndrome, spinning out of control. Pinball syndrome, I'm the one that's up till. Pinball syndrome, that's the way it goes. Pinball syndrome, spinning out of control. Pinball syndrome, I'm the one gonna come to pinball syndrome, that's the way it goes. Pinball syndrome, spinning out of control. Pinball syndrome, I'm the one gonna come to.
That was Road Crew Orange. That was my little sneaky segue into the Dogfaced Models. That was Rob from the Dogfaced Models' first punk band years and years and years ago. The guy's like 67 years old. I'm not joking. Yeah, so stick around after the break. We have Dogfaced Models in studio. It's Project Punk, and it's X92.9.
Project Punk on X92.9, Calgary's new rock alternative. For you folks that want a little more with your music, listen to the 6 o'clock Rock Report every Monday through Friday. Let Josh Holiday give you the latest spin on the day's happenings in the wide world of music, with news and interviews from artists you actually give a crap about. The only time we might sway away from this formula is for comedic purposes, like a Britney custody battle. But other than that, we stick to the X92.9 playlist. Basically, it's like E-Talk without the E-Suck. The 6 o'clock Rock Report, brought to you by Pizza 73, where a second pizza or windmill is always free. Call 273-7373 on Calgary's new rock alternative, X92.9.
Mary is stuck in the 90s. While the rest of the world has moved along, she can still be heard saying things like,
"Talk to the hand."
Or better yet,
"I'm so impressed." Not.
And even,
"Excuse me."
You know, it could be why Mary's such a big fan of Boston pizza.
Totally.
Especially on Pasta Tuesdays, where you can get any gourmet pasta or create your own for prices that seem like they're from at least 10 years ago, which Mary thinks is all that and a bag of chips.
Whatever.
Boston pizza. You're among friends.
The Distillery is Calgary's downtown dealer of the punk rock.
Here's to a few.
On Mondays, play Guitar Hero 3 and drink cheap bottles of Bud. On Wednesdays, the Distillery has big-ass wings for $3 and live bands every Friday and Saturday night. The Distillery, 5th Ave and 8th Street, Southwest. Down with the motherfucking devil.
X92.9 X92.9's Project Punk's local look, featuring some dirty punkers from down the street and around the city.
It's Project Punk. We're here with the Dogfaced Models, the very first band in the history of time to Facebook this event.
Yeah, it had to be done.
I hope all you Facebook eventers are listening right now. This is pretty hardcore, man. Is Facebook punk? That's the first question I'm going to ask you guys before you introduce
I'm not
yourself.
even touching that.
It's more of a communication tool. More people look at Facebook than they do the posters in the street, I'd say.
All right.
It's 30 below.
Yeah, that's true. It's January, yeah.
It's cold outside. Nobody reads the lamppost.
Yeah, nobody's out there looking at posts.
All right. Well, who do we have here? Introduce yourselves.
Mike, I play bass.
My name's Rob. I'm the vocalist.
Dave, drums. Jeremy, guitar.
So, how long have the Dogfaced Models been around?
Coming on 2 years.
How did this all come together? Is this a Rob Dunlop thing, or is it they called you up and gunned you or something?
That's Jeremy. Yeah, it's a Jeremy and Dave thing.
Tell the story.
I just wanted to start a band, so I looked up Dunlop and we got her going. Found Dave and then Mike.
And where did you find Rob? Was he like under a park bench somewhere or something?
Yeah, he was basically drunk talk materialized into something that, usually you'd talk to so many guys about, we're going to start a band, and, we already have band going. Like, I had Dry Fisted going, and I just wanted to get something else going that was, bare bones, back to the point of it, just an, energy release and good times hardcore. And, I knew Rob and Mikey, and I'd met Jeremy. He'd been in a ton of shows. It all went well. It all came together. First jam, we had a blast, and went from there.
And the rest is history.
Pretty much. I decided that I really wasn't. I go to shows all the time and stuff like that, and I was always there, but I'd pretty much taken a step back and was just more of a fan. And then when Jeremy approached me to check out for vocals, I really kind of doubted myself. I hadn't sung in such a long time that I was just kind of like, well, I don't know. I might step up to the vocals and sing a few notes, and you might send me home packing because might be not not worthy anymore or whatever, but I don't know, things worked out. I thought I'd just
The Buckleys helped.
the Buckleys, yeah, drinking Buckleys is a good thing.
Is that your secret?
Yeah, well,
I blacked out the first jam.
yeah, fell right into the drums.
Dude, you were falling over when I showed up to jam that first time. You opened up the door and almost fell on your face.
Yeah,
Rob couldn't talk. Dave blacked out, and Mikey went home. Broke a
I
family
showed up
heirloom.
expecting a jam, not realizing everybody was going to be just ripped.
No wonder the first jam went well.
I hadn't sung in such a long time. I'd grabbed the mic. I was actually, pretty stoked about being involved again. I just blew my voice right out, blew my vocal cords right out, and for a week, I didn't even want to answer the phone because I was like, I was like, oh, geez,
Yeah, you were singing through a little guitar amp, too.
Yeah, I was trying to overpower everybody else through my... So there was even points where I wasn't even singing with a mic. I was singing over top of everybody else.
So you guys are pretty much one of the hardest working bands in the city. You play a lot of shows. Is that because you don't jam much? Or what is it?
I don't know, just things just keep to be rolling, actually. I'd like, honestly, just enjoy the way things are going, and I think that we could practice more, but it seems like it's just go with the flow, really.
It's the whole jamming on Saturday night thing that makes it so we rarely jam, because there's always so much other stuff going on. And the fact that our jam space is like south of town in the boonies.
What do you guys jam?
Pritis.
By Pritis.
Whose fault is that?
Why do we
I
jam in
guess,
Pritis?
I guess it's my
Edit,
fault,
add-
because when
edit
Jeremy
this
lived
out.
in Somerset, I complained about having to drive so far south that I had to go to Somerset. So to spite me, he moved to Pritis. So that's our new jam space.
It's a great jam space, actually. If we had
It
a
is.
wormhole,
It's awesome.
like,
It's just so far away. Yeah.
So, and you guys have an album out too?
yeah, self-titled Dogfaced Models, 8 songs, 8 tracks.
When did that come out?
It's a demo. We probably had it out for about 5 or 6 months now. It's a sample of what we're doing, where we're at. It's a really good recording. Got to thank Bill from the Palomino for putting that one together. I think it came out really well.
That's cool.
The demo, we did it in about like a day and a half, I'd say. Probably
Yeah.
about,
3 hours total.
yeah.
Wow.
Live.
Any song over 2 minutes isn't worth listening to anyway.
That is the very good punk rock mantra.
Yeah, that's true.
So you guys, I don't want to label you or describe you, but there's a very old school feel to it. Very, very original punk 80s, early 80s stuff with some angst and some aggression.
This is what we know, I guess.
Yeah, obviously, that's where you're sick and tired of the new world kind of thing, and you're
I don't think I could. I couldn't even perform in the band unless, like, I couldn't play anything else. It doesn't matter. I couldn't. If you brought me a new school band and said, "Here, sing to this," I'm sure that I could sing to it, but my vocals would still aim towards what I know, and I feel I'm not actually. It's just who we are, really. I don't think we could play anything else.
That's cool. Do you find your fan base, they like it because of the old school feel to it, or it's needed, or embraced?
Yeah, getting a lot of compliments that way. A lot of people have been actually complimenting us on that they're glad to hear that sound again. More like it sounds a lot different than, I don't know, they're happier to hear that sort of sound than a lot of others nowadays. I don't know, I've been complimented on how old school we sound, and it's not like, okay, this is our guidelines. It's just like, okay, that sounds good, let's go.
Yeah.
Jeremy had written the riffs, and Rob came up with some lyrics.
I couldn't see Rob doing no effects covers. So.
Well, I could sing that stuff, I'd have to hold my nose or something.
A lot of bands these days, I think, are taking it a little too seriously.
Yeah.
And we're trying to have a good time, and just like the guys might think it's a little like simple, and that's not too complicated, but it doesn't have to be complicated to sound good.
No, not at all. Just the energy. You got to put the energy in a positive place and make the music of how you feel. Shit that happens in your life. And if you want to express it through song, and there it is.
Project Punk on X92.9.
So because of your older sound, do you have a generation gap in your listenership, or is there the 12-year-old kids loving it just as much as the 80-year-old dudes?
I'm not too sure. We haven't played enough all ages shows to
No,
get a
we-
response.
I think we did too, and they both kind of bombed, so...
Yeah, they,
I don't
Why
know
is that?
about-
Just because of the shitty all ages scene in this town?
Yeah.
Or-
Exactly.
Pretty much, yeah.
Have we done an all ages show?
Yeah, we
that
did.
one at the community separate by
Yeah, we did the one in Bridgeland.
Bridgeland, yeah.
Yeah,
Remember that?
nobody showed up.
And COP, which, as we said before, doesn't count.
Yeah, all
He played
COP was
He played
all.
COP.
Yeah, we played the downhill longboard competition or something, and they had a bunch of bands, and it was ugly.
Yeah. It was fun to play.
About Chris Moore.
Oh yeah, me and Chris Morin,
That was great.
we rode our skateboards down the loose track that day.
Wow.
Yeah, I was talking about doing it the whole day, and everybody told me I was a moron for even wanting to. And then when I told Chris I had this bright idea, he said, "Let's do it." We climbed all the way up and just jumped a fence, hopped on the skateboards, and rode all the way down. Cut up the fingers
They
pretty
got to
bad.
the end.
but
Security was waiting there, and they said, "What are you gonna do?"
Security was
Had to be
waiting at the
done.
bottom, and they kicked me out of your
Pretty sure
park.
the COP security doesn't have billy clubs to beat you.
Yeah.
What are they, 14?
Excuse me, sir. Take your feet off the seat. What other bands are you digging in this city?
Yeah, Colin Decker Freefall is a really good band, actually.
Epidemic.
Epidemic. Yeah,
BDFM?
I gotta say, 3 good men too. There's no bands that are doing the Celtic thing right anywhere, and they're doing it.
They are the darlings of the...
I do got to mention, though, that we played a show with Powerglide at the Underground, and they are an incredibly tight band. They are very good.
I've never heard of this Power Glide.
It's a bass player from Beyond Possession and a drummer from Joker. They're a very good band.
So you guys have been around this scene forever, basically. You've seen a million bands come and go, seen a million people come and go.
Yep.
What's changed over the years, or is there anything really? Is it just the way it is?
More venues now. More places to play. More enthusiasm. I don't know about the turnouts because everyone's got their PS3 and, you know, HD TV and Crackbook and all that stuff. It's like people think they're connecting with people on that thing, and really you're just not. You know, you're not going out. You know, pick up a phone, call
You gotta
people,
get
go
out,
out,
yeah.
get out.
You're
Go to
talking to
shows,
girls you
see the
shouldn't be
shows.
talking to, man.
Yeah. Look at all the girls on my Facebook. Oh,
Yeah, they're
geez.
12, man.
Well,
You think that's the reason for the, or is it because there's so many venues that you're kind of
it's good that
splitting your
there's so many
audience?
venues. I remember when it was pretty tough to actually get a venue. I remember when a lot of venues shut down. I remember a lot of bands shut down. I remember the point there wasn't anything. You'd walk down the street and you'd find more kids with soothers in their mouth, waving glow sticks around, than going to actually shows and seeing live performances. And like I have nothing against DJs or nothing like that, but the live performances with a band actually playing music is it's not any worse or it's not any better, but it certainly changes your viewpoint of a live show.
Well, it's easier to pay one guy than 4 dudes. You know?
Exactly. I think I would give credit to the MP3 player or whatever for I think reigniting the idea of live shows. I think that might have been part of it. For people to listen to Walkmans again, and wanting to go see shows. I don't know, maybe that's a result or what, but
It's the new cassette. Huh?
yeah, well, exactly. But it got people listening to music again, and I think that's great. And whether that led to more interest in live music or not, I don't know. But I think I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, but the downside to having so many venues is that on any given night there could be like 5 or 6 great shows going on. And where do you go?
Well, that's a good problem, though, because really...
It is. It's a better problem to have than having nowhere to go.
That means there's more than one good band in this city. So
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's not quantity, it's quality of the audience. Like, as long as there's a few people there that appreciate it, you know, it's worth it.
Just make sure that when you play a show, it doesn't matter there's 2 people there, 2,000 people there. You play because you enjoy playing. You enjoy the music that you're playing, and you put out your 100% performance, regardless of who's there. Because this isn't. You don't walk onto a stage and go, "Oh fuck, there's 2 people here. Why bother?" You know, it's just.
That's what you use it for jam time, man.
Just play.
Practice. Let's just practice.
Yeah, exactly. Just put
Can
on,
we do
put
that
on
one
your
again?
show.
I wrecked the ending. Let's do it again.
Yeah, it's just all positive performance. It doesn't matter, you know.
Just keep going, never stop.
Project Punk on X92.9, Calgary's new rock alternative.
What's the future for the old Dogfaced Models?
Keep writing.
Yeah, keep moving forward.
A better recording, hopefully, and just more songs.
Just keep having fun.
Do you guys tour at all?
We're working on touring, actually. It's just we're just building the machine to make sure that when we do tour, it's done well and everybody's got time to do it.
And money.
Yeah, because everybody works and take it easy. Take it easy.
We did play Innisfail once.
Yeah, we toured out to Innisfail and played with the Unwanted.
Actually, we got offered a show in Vegas, but
we refused to go Mop Tops and play Beatles covers. So Vegas didn't want us.
We got to open for the Unwanted, which is like a big deal.
For me,
That was really awesome.
It was an honor to play with the Unwanted. To be
Band
honest.
we all grew up on.
Oh, we played with them here too.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, we played 2
a couple
shows. We played with them here.
They came all the way from Winnipeg to play here, and meant a lot to get on the bill with them and have them stoked on us. And hopefully we can do it again when they roll back through town in 2008.
With all your members' history in this scene, is it neat when a band of that you looked up to comes to town and you guys get to play with them?
Well, yeah,
Oh, yeah,
well, yeah,
for sure.
especially if they haven't, you know, they've a lot of these bands get back together after they haven't been around for, you know, like 20, 14, 15 years.
22 years, those boys.
And they came back around, and there wasn't a lot of people there, but hopefully next time there'll be that many more kids that'll have looked them up and know what they're about. And
Bound to happen. And that's a tough sale, too, for those bands that are kind of realizing that this live shit's going over again.
Yeah.
Maybe we should put the band back together and hit the road.
because, you know, they used to have 1,000 people at their shows, you know, and then they're starting from scratch again, basically, but they're doing it because they love it, and they're
Yeah.
not doing it because
It's on a Van Halen tour. Right?
yeah, the Pistols reunion, crap like that.
Pistols reunion wasn't too bad, actually. Went to Vancouver to catch it. It was a fun time, to be honest. Yeah, exactly. But regardless, you know, like you've seen those old bands.
Spin magazine.
Spin magazine. regardless, man, it's good to see. It's good to see all the, you know, bands like that and still have an interest and see all those old boys that you wonder what happened, you know, and just to say, hey, man, fucking things are still cool. Let's go with it, you know, and you know. It's just good. If you're a musician, you're a musician always. And just because that you played a while ago doesn't mean you can't play again.
So when you see those bands 20 years later, I always find myself having to tell them the story about when I was 14, and you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
do you do that? Do you find yourself doing that?
Yeah, I've been there a couple times.
Yeah, you gotta
Playing
bite
the
your tongue a
fanboy,
few
yeah.
times, though, because, you know, I don't know. You just want to go off about it. And
Some guys take it well, other guys, you know it's that too. You know?
So do local kids do that to you guys?
No, I don't know. I don't think a lot of local kids really ask too much, and it's a good thing. I guess. I don't know.
It's all on how you take a compliment, I think. You know? Yeah.
I remember when.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to push it in anybody's face because, you know, it only matters if they care. Otherwise, you might as well just write your own memoir, right?
Oh man, I gotta take a leak. Sorry.
On that note, we'll go to commercial. We'll come back right after Dogfaced Models P on Project Punk.
You might be to the thing you're cool. You might be to the thing you're a fool. You might be because you're a crack. You might be the one you love. My mate. My mate. My mate. My mate. An asshole. You think this is just through the struggle. You might think you don't know what to do. My means is yours and they know. My man. My man. My man. My man.
When I was in a band called Road Crew Orange, and it's one of my favorite songs, and I think that everybody needs to listen to this because it's a good song.
All right, we'll start with that. Here's some All Rights Reserved, or as pirates like to call them, Arr. Here's Trapped on Project Punk.
Gotta break the walls. Dude, I'm drunk. Move this up. Don't burn it. Dump yourself with this okay. Got yourself. Don't be fun. Don't be flat. Don't be anybody. Got this free. I don't want to get. Let's be rich and more to love. Thought about me, so join him now. One by one, I'm not just like what have I done? From the top of the end, where I never did something. But I'm through, if you're right, I'll do talk and try to say. But I'm through, if you're right, I'll live up to the bring that fight. I'm being distracted, my legs left on, gonna break the walls. Dude, I'm done, move yourself, I'm running. Got yourself into the subject, got yourself, something's fine, something's bad, I don't reason to fight. Let me free, I don't wanna get, let me free, some more, just left. So don't even ask!
Project Punk and X92.9. That was all rights reserved by request from Rob Dunlop from the fantastic Dogfaced Models.
They're fantastic. You wouldn't believe how fantastic. That's a short phantasmal, like fantasy sort of thing.
Wow, you got the drunk slur going. This is a true punk rock interview, man.
Yeah, well,
slurring by segment 2. I love it. All right, you're up next, sir.
Next song is called My Mind's Diseased by the Battalion of Saints.
Nice. Here you go.
On X92.9, Calgary's new rock alternative.
Battalion Saints, Project Punk. What else do we got here?
We're going to hear the Unwanted Thrills.
Why have you chosen this particular track?
Dave chose it.
We picked the Unwanted because we were fortunate enough to get to play with these guys, and we think this album kicks ass. It's from 1984, Shattered Silence LP, Winnipeg.
1984, Winnipeg.
84, a good year.
You remember that year, Mikey?
Murder.
No,
Canada.
I wasn't even born yet.
All right, well, there you go.
have any accused? Hooker fortified pork products?
Very nice.
Trail of butchery so brutal that newspapers refuse to print horrifying details.
One more selection from the Dogfaced Models before you guys get out of here.
Beyond possession. Let's play Final
Skater's
Days.
Life.
Let's play Final Days. You want to play Final Days or Skater's
I gotta go with Dave on Skater's Life, man.
Skater's Life. Okay, Skater's.
Thanks a lot for coming in. Where can the lovely citizens of Calgary find you guys next?
February 8th, I guess we're playing at the Stetson with the Cullen Decker Free Fall and the Bloody Hells. And then on the 16th, we're playing at the Palomino with
The Duped and the Naughty Prowlers.
the Naughty Prowlers. And we're playing on the 23rd at the Distillery with the Punk versus Metal. I don't know.
How much metal are you guys going to play on that show?
The whole show.
We're gonna blow the metal off the stage.
Yeah, that's a lot of guitars.
You better watch out, metal.
Yeah, lots of shred, lots of face melting shred.
Won't have any diddly diddlies in there.
A lot of galloping. Is there still more beer in that backpack?
All right. We'll have one for the road here, and we'll bid adieu. So thanks a lot, guys, for coming in. Check these guys out. Plug them again. The 8th at the Stetson, 16th at the Palomino, and the 23rd at the Distillery. Look at me paying attention.
Yeah.
All right. It's the Dogfaced Models on Project Punk.
We're at www.myspace.com/the Dogfaced Models.
How about somebody that isn't slurring right now say
MySpace.com/the Dogfaced Models.
You're very articulate.
Articulate?
Articulate.
Who's slurring now, eh?
I'm mispronunciating, not slurring.
The differences are subtle but immense.
Yeah, duly noted.
Damn you.
All right, Dogfaced Models, Calgary's hardest working band. Thanks a lot, guys, for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Every day is the same. I'm not living a life that's slave. I've always got something to do, and I don't care if about that shoe. I got my mistake, and I'm on my way. Gotta create something new that day. Like a t-shirt, set a change. I'm not a victim of the regular sin. And I'm living a status life. And I'm living a status life. To a half-pipe, sit a stick. This is where the skitters meet. Frontside, backside, toilet air. Hand like you're gonna touch and play. It's a life that most can say. Got no rules controlling me. People say we got rid ahead. Those kids just storms in. And I'm living a status life. And I'm living a status life. Go. And I'm living a scattered life. And I'm living a scattered life.
That was Beyond Possession, Skater's Life, by request from Rob from the Dogfaced Models. If anybody actually knows Rob Dunlop in real life, he does have this whole upper torso tattooed with Beyond Possession logo. It is insane. He is a very crazy kid. Anyway, big thanks to the Dogfaced Models for coming in. Go check them out at the Stetson on the 8th. Yeah, stick around after the break. I'm going to give away some tickets for the Gigantour with Megadeth and In Flames. I also have tickets for the Cancer Bats, Feb 28th at the Underground, so stick around for that.
Project Punk on X92.9, Calgary's new rock alternative. The 2008 Juno Awards are coming to Calgary.